What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. We are here at Brevard College one more time for week number 4 in December. The last round here at this course, full round with this bag. Let's go see what we can shoot. It is currently 28 degrees, but there's almost no wind, so it really doesn't feel super chilly. Let's see if we can pop off today. Try to go better than 8 under par. Let's get into it. Hole 1, just over 300 feet, tucked behind the last pine tree. One more time with the Prism Hex. The wind might help us stay a little bit straighter this time. We might get a birdie on hole 1 again. Never, ever find me complaining about one of these putts, because to park it on hole 1, today might be a really good day, folks. Hole 2, 300 feet, and this week we're actually going to switch up a little bit. We're going to go with the watt instead of the hex. I think I'm going to have a little bit more precision if I hit this harder right at the bucket. Just like that. Oh, I like the watt. I'm gonna do a flippy putter battle at some point in time. The watt, though, has a chance to stay in the bag after December. It's just, you want to throw it really hard, throw it on a lot of highs, or you want to throw it kind of soft, throw it flat, and it'll basically do the same flight every single time. Depending on your power levels, you just adjust the amount of hyzer. Should have thrown the hex because, well, accuracy wise, this is laser beam straight, still a little bit short because of the headwind. But the headwind helps to hold your putt up, so just put normal, little nose up, and just whoop right on the chains. Hole 3 is just over 250 feet, not 500, 250. But it is a little chilly. I'm gonna go pyro instead of stabilizer. Stabilizer had been straightening out a little bit too much, and we're throwing into a head left to right wind. Don't really want it to flip up into that wind, so pyro should get the job done here. That held a little straight too. Put a little bit too much wrist on it. Okay. Take par. It's okay. We're still 2 down after 3. These are always in the windiest holes coming up though, so we'll see how our score ends up after 7. Hole 4, 274, we're gonna go with the Sky God 4. I think I've had a different putt every single week on this hole. One week I didn't make it past the trees, one week I went way far, one week I was over by the fence. Like, I don't know what I'm doing on this hole. It seems like, oh yeah, well, the height wasn't right when the aim was right, and the aim wasn't right when the height was right. So it's another par. It's fine. 2 down through 4. That's 50%. If we stay on 50%, that's still beating our best score out here. Want to have some fun on this hole today, so we're gonna throw the Mayhem, and it's into a headwind, so I'm gonna aim over towards the white things on the other side of the road. If I aim at those, probably pull it over into the gap. Well, it's kind of an average shot for me, but it was really fun. Average result. Really fun shot. Head crosswind. What? That's right. Let's go park a basket here. That slipped out of my hand. It released here, and it should have released here, which would have given it a lot more height, which would have given a lot more distance. Instead, it's probably going to be another par. Okay, let's go tap in our par and move on to hole number 6. Hole 6, 310 feet with a head crosswind. Say we go for the glory. Just big hyzer, dunk it down on the basket. Swung that so wide and it still came all the way back. I was scared for a little bit it wasn't going to, and then it did. Oh boy. It's the giving season, right? I never take mulligans. Or I very rarely take mulligans. What do you say we take that one as a birdie? If we beat our score from last by a stroke or less, it'll be beat with an asterisk because we missed a putt. Hole 7, 370. It's almost a straight tailwind. It's slightly crossing. We're gonna go with the crave. Wow, what a tailwind. The crave didn't even make it all the way to flat. That's an intense tailwind right there. That makes me wonder if I could get a hook all the way there with this tailwind. Let's try it. So the hex was actually closer to the basket than the crave was. Not because it went further, but because it went straighter. So you don't just have to be able to throw far, you also have to be able to throw more accurately because the mid-range was closer than the fairway driver. Well, this is probably going to be a bogey because I'm probably just going to lay that up. I don't want that putt. Worst case scenario, folks, that's not a bogey. That is a double bogey. And now we are 1 under par after 7. This is sounding very reminiscent of another round. But we can do better on this round because there are holes we missed that we can get. Hole number 8, 350-foot hyzer. We want it to be going left across the bridge. We do have a crosswind from that direction, so it's really going to help us out pushing further left. That being said, I'm going to go with this C-line PD because if I'm going to throw a 350-foot hyzer in the open, the PD is what I'm going to be reaching for. So let's hope it works out in the woods. Got a chance, not a great one. Well, okay. Yep. Okay. We can do better. We can start from here, birdie out, we'll shoot 10 down. I apologize for the blatant inaccuracy. I miscounted. If we birdie out from here, we'll be at 11 down, not 10. Hole number 9 is 260 feet. We're gonna go with the forehand stabilizer. No. Well, we'll pick that up on the next hole. I do not want to take this par. I want this to be a birdie so bad, but I keep taking par. Hole 10, 251 feet. We are one down, starting off the back nine here at Brevard, which honestly, the back nine is easier to score well on for some random reason. It's probably that it's a little bit more guarded and less windy. We're gonna start off the right way here with a birdie. We're gonna go with the Watt, with backhand, hyzer flip, turnover on this left side. I just hit the pole. That was amazing. Hole 11, 560 feet. It's time to start the comeback and pull out a disc that we haven't pulled out in a very long time. That is trail. That's right. Super straight, control distance driver. That's not good. We're gonna go standstill, backhand turnover with the 158 Valkyrie. Hopefully this works. This is it can be taken two ways. This is the beginning of the end. We missed the Mando by so much that we had a clear shot on the other side of the tree past the Mando tree. Oopsie. Not good. When you have a 100-footer for bogey, you break out the spore. Stop the bleeding, double bogey, even par. Look at that. There's just 7 more holes to play. All right, hole 12, just over 300 feet. Basket's right there. Go with the hex, try to park it. We're either parked or we're 60 long. Like I said before, if you can take it, you'll take it. Also, I don't know if you can see it. There is a woodchuck in there. All right, back to 1 under par, and I caught my hair in my zipper. Hole number 13, par 3, 231 feet. We're gonna go with the north. The wind is coming off the left side, so maybe go for the road skip or the path skip. Yep. Oh yeah. But we'll take that with this wind. That is really annoying. I needed that to make it to 7. Now we have to birdie out to make it to 6. Scores are not looking great, but the windy couple of double bogeys definitely got me. Hole 14, 250 feet. We're gonna go with the Watt again. Just punch it on a hyzer and let it stand up as it goes over to the basket. Oh no, I pulled it. I grip locked it. Hit the fence. Good fence. Grip locks need to get out of my brain because we cannot do that in 2 holes. I can putt better than this, but I think it being the end of the season makes sense with this specific putting putter. So, yeah, I have another one in the car, brand new. It's gonna go in the bag after this round, and I will have a fresh putting putter might even try throwing this. I've never really thrown like a stock or a base plastic P2 like this. I'm interested to see what would happen. Hole 15, 238 feet, right up there at the top of the hill. It's time to see how flippy this Fission Pyro has gotten. I'm gonna throw out on a hyzer and let's see if it stands up and turns at all. Yeah, a little bit of a stand up. Stood up a little bit. Still a pyro though, still stable. Okay, that's not terrible from this far away, but we were this far away, so this was the problem, not that. Let's go throw the next tee shot, and hopefully, I need to park this basket at some point. 202 feet, hole 16. It's as straight as you can throw it, maybe a touch of anhyzer. We're gonna throw the watt. The wind is coming into our faces, so some hyzer on the release, and hopefully we can nail this release. After all of the issues I've had on this hole, I will take that throw and be so pleased with it. You know, sometimes you can say things and you just hope. But sometimes you have the ability to go out and change it. And I said I'm going to park this hole at some point in December. I just parked it in December, right here, right now. 277 feet. We are 2 under par. Woo, yay, hooray us. Watt can do some amazing things, and it's kind of been the star of the show so far, so I'm going to give it another time to shine. Let's throw it on a soft little hyzer flip to turn over shot, similar to what we threw on hole 10. Oh, it's too straight now. Great tree. You either throw the turnover or you throw it into the tree that kicks it where you were trying to go in the first place. And this is completely undeserved because I didn't throw a good shot, but the course decided I was going to have a birdie today. Hole 18, 255 feet. It is just perched right there, just asking for someone to come and smash it right in the middle of the chains. Today may or may not be the day. It's going to be interesting with the tailwind. We're going to throw the stabilizer. I am going to be doing a video in January where I go over all the discs that I played with in December and go over either whether I liked them, what I didn't like about them, which ones I'm keeping, which ones I'm not keeping. So if you have any questions about any of these discs, go ahead and comment those down below in this video, and I'll read those comments and I'll try to answer all those questions in the January video. So make sure you're commenting down below. Stabilizer. Let's go for the ace. That's too low and too far. I do that with the tailwind, and then with the headwind it goes too far. It's so difficult to rein in. Let's go see if we can make a putt. Nope. No. It served me well for a couple of months, but I think I'm going to have to get once every couple of months instead of once a year. Especially since I only putt with one putting putter. Yeah. Anyways, hopefully you enjoy content like this. We are going to be finishing at 3 under par. Is that right? Did I do math right? Also comment below if I counted completely wrong, and I might have. I think I'm at 3 down. Not the best score that we're going to take, but also not the worst score that we're going to take out here. The wind definitely does things to your discs, and you have to be prepared for whatever the wind's going to do to your discs. If you enjoy content like this, please make sure to like the video. If you want to see new stuff, make sure to comment all of that down below. Remember about the questions about any of these discs. Very happy to answer them in another video. And please make sure to subscribe. Helps you guys out with these subscriber-only giveaways. Definitely helps me out as well. And until next time, see you out on the course.